Okay, so when you download the zip folder, this is what you'll get. Double click it, open it up, and inside what you'll find is all the various Moodboard templates for use across different software. So you've got the Photoshop file there, and you've got the PDF there, and the InDesign file there. So whichever one you want to use, they're all there for you. So today we're going to use the Photoshop file. So you double click on that and it'll open up like this. Now the top layer, what I've done here is I've put the instructions in. So if you haven't got access to this video, you can just read the instructions just to jog your memory until you get more comfortable with using it. The way it's arranged is like this. So I'll hide the top layer of the instructions. Okay, so as explained, I like to group my images in sections. So this way it helps keep them organized, and there is a limit. So I have to be fairly picky about what I'm going to choose, which in the end does make it easier when it comes to creating the logo, as you don't get overwhelmed with too many sort of choices to be inspired by. So top layer here, patterns and textures, and it's all orange, this section there. Next you have your colors, 4 to 9. 10 to 12 is photography and lifestyle, and then your typefaces are down the bottom. When I open the folders, you'll see that each corresponding number is linked to a layer. So if I want to use layer number or box number 3, sorry, I can just hide and choose that there. The way this works is we're going to be dragging in images and then using clipping masks to position the images where we want and resize them and get them cropped nicely. So let's give you an example. So I'm going to take this screenshot here of a number 7. I'm going to drag that in to Photoshop here, press return, and I'll just shrink it so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so as we can see, this has positioned itself on the top here above the patterns and textures folder. What you want to do is you want to find where you want to position it. So let's go for number 3 for this example. Now I want to drag this layer to the layer above the number where I'm going to be positioning it. Then, this is the clever bit, I select the layer, I hold Control, and it brings up the menu options. And from here, I'm going to choose Create Clipping Mask. Now what this does is it uses the shape below it for a mask for the image above it. So here you can see I can drag and drop in the number 7. I can resize it and reposition it so it fits nicely within my gap. Now if I move it to the side, it doesn't interfere with any of the other numbers because at the moment it is directly above the number 3. You can use this little arrow links them there. So let's say we wanted to do another example. So let's see, we've got this candle picture here. We're going to put this down in the photography and lifestyle section, and I'm going to go for number 10. Come across to my layers panel. I open up the photography and lifestyle folder. I can see layer 10 there. And again, you can open this, copy and paste it in, however you want to do it. I just like to drag it in because it's quick. Again, I will drag it in. Unfortunately for this example, it's actually positioned it above the number 10. So the best thing to do, resize it so I can see what I'm working with. And just position it there. Press return. Okay, so now again, it's above the layer I want to use. I press Control, click on the layer and select Create Clipping Mask. And then I can reposition that in there however I want. And if I continue to do this and build up my mood board, I can then save that and print it or email it as a PDF. If I said, oh, actually, I want to move this to number 12 because I found a better image, really straightforward, grab and hold and just drag the image above the number 12. Now again, we're going to have to create the clipping mask. So we hold Control, bring up the menu, select Create Clipping Mask. And now when we drag it across, there it is above the number 12. So that way you can pick and choose where you want to do it, move it really quickly, and all the folders are color coordinated so it's easy to find. And that's it. If you have any questions, message me on Instagram, and my username is thadcoxdesign, or you can send me an email, thad@thadcox.co.uk. I'd be happy to help. Thank you.